Good morning, students. Today I will explain about the oxygens and gibberellic acids. Oxygens and gibberellic acid. The last class explained about the oxygens. Today I will explain about the applications of oxygens or uses of oxygens. Oxygens are widely used in horticulture and agriculture. Oxygens are used in widely in and agriculture. First one, initiation of roots. Root initiation. In stem cuttings, these are the plant. In stem cuttings, spray the oxygens. It produces roots on stem cuttings. It is used in widely horticulture and agriculture. It produces roots on stem cuttings. It is used in horticulture industry. The initiation of roots in stem cuttings and widely used for the propagation in horticulture. These roots are developed on the stem cuttings. Next one, flowering. It promotes flowering in pineapple. Oxygens are promotes flowerings in pineapple plant. Oxygens are used to promotes flowering in pineapple. Next one, oxygens are these are the plant, these are the leaves, these are the fruit. Oxygens are used in early stage. It prevents the fruit and leaf drops. These leaves in early stage. It prevents the fruit and leaf drops. In early stage. The oxygens prevents the fruits and leaf drops in early stage. But it promotes the abscission. Abscission means rally powder. It promotes abscission, older leaves and fruits. It promotes older leaves and fruits in mature stage. It prevents the leaf drop and fruit drop in early stage. Oxygens promotes fruits and leaves drops in early stage. But in mature stage, it prevents the leaf drop and fruit drop, that is abscission. It promotes the abscission in mature stage. In mature leaves and fruits. Next one, it promotes the apical dominance. What is the apical dominance? Some plants are highest tall plants. Eucalyptus, polyaldia. These are the long conical shaped plants. These plants have apical dominance. It continues to grow. It prevents the lateral growth. In mango and some other plants, it promotes apical and lateral growth. But polyaldia and eucalyptus, apical dominance is more. This is the apical dominance. These plants are continuous to grow apical side, not in lateral side, not in a lateral side. This is the apical dominance. These organs are promotes apical dominance, apical dominance, because organs are developed in shoot tip, shoot tip. Mostly organs are developed in root tip and shoot tip. This is the shoot tip. Organs are produced in shoot tip. This is the shoot tip, shoot tip. These organs are organs have polarized movement, polarized movement. These organs transfer to lateral bud or axillary bud, axillary buds. It's transferred to lateral buds and axillary buds. It prevents the lateral growth of the plants, lateral growth of the plant. It prevents the lateral shoot effect, prevents the lateral shoot formation, lateral shoot formation. It promotes the apical formation, apical formation, apical formation. But in a decapitation of apical bud, apical bud is removed. This is called decapitation, decapitation. Removal of apical bud, removal of apical bud, removal of apical bud is called decapitation, decapitation. Removal of apical bud, oxygen synthesis is stopped. If they remove the apical bud, remove the apical bud, this is the apical bud, apical bud. If they remove the apical bud, oxygen synthesis prevents, oxygen synthesis stop. So there is no polarized movement of oxygens, polarized movement of oxygens, polarized movement of oxygens. And so there is no prevention of lateral bud formation, lateral bud or axillary bud development, axillary bud development. It is not prevents the, it is not prevents the lateral bud development or axillary bud development, because there is no oxygen synthesis in apical bud, because apical bud is removed. That is called decapitation, decapitation. This decapitation is used in tea plants, decapitation is used in tea plantation and hedge making, tea plantation and hedge making. The number of decapitations, the number of leaves are produced in tea plants. It is used in tea. In tea plants, decapitation is used because the number of leaves are developed from the axillary buds, axillary buds, axillary buds. This is the apical dominance. It continues to grow apical side. It prevents the axillary bud development, axillary bud development. If the remove the apical bud, it promotes the axillary bud development, axillary bud development. Apical bud remove this apical bud removal is called decapitation, decapitation. It is used in tea plantation and hedge making in parks or gardens, hedge making in gardens and parks. Next one, next one. Oxygens are also induced or promotes the parthenocarpic fruit, parthenocarpic fruit. What is parthenocarpy? What is parthenocarpy? Before the petallation, the ovary are converted into fruit is called parthenocarpy. Before the petallation, ovary is develop into fruit is called parthenocarpic fruit, parthenocarpic fruit. This parthenocarpic fruit has seedless fruit. There is no seeds are present in parthenocarpic fruit. There is no seeds present in parthenocarpic fruit because ovules are not fertilized. Ovules are not fertilized, so there is no formation of seeds in parthenocarpic fruit. It is commercially very valuable in market. It is commercially very valuable in markets because, example, tomatoes. It promotes or induces the parthenocarpic fruit. These parthenocarpic fruits are developed from the before the fertilization fruits are developed. These fruits don't have the seeds. It is commercially very valuable. Example, tomatoes. The next one, herbicides. Tomatoes are used in oxygens are widely used in herbicides. 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacid are used in weed control in dicotyledonous plants, dicotyledonous crop plants. This 2,4-D spray on the mature dicotyledonous monocotyledonous plantation, that is rice, maize, sugarcane, some other the monocotyledonous plants. It prevents the dicotyledonous plants growth. 2,4-Ds are usually kill the dicotyledonous plants. 2,4-D are widely kill the dicotyledonous plants, so it is used in monocot crop plants, rice, maize, sugarcane, some other monocotyledonous plants, because it don't kill the mature monocotyledonous plants. They don't affect the mature monocotyledonous plants, and also used in freelance gardens. Oxygens are used in weedicides. Example, 2,4-D, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid used in weed control. Weedside. Weeds means kalupu mokkalu. It prevents the weeds. 2,4-D prevents the or kill the weeds, dicotyledonous weeds. 2,4-D are widely used in kill the dicotyledonous weeds. Does not affect mature monocotyledonous plants. Does not affect mature monocotyledonous plants. It also used in freelance in gardens. Next one, oxygens are also control the xylem differentiation. Xylem differentiation means xylem maturation. It is delay the maturation of xylem. It is transferred to more time in water and minerals. So it prevents control the xylem differentiation, and also used in cell division. Also help in cell division. Oxygens, physiological aspects. First one, root initiation and stem cuttings, and flowering in pineapple. It promotes the flowering in pineapple, and oxygens are promotes the fruits and leaf drops in early stage, but in mature plants it prevents the abscission in water parts, leaves and fruits, and it promotes the apical dominance, and it induces the parthenocarpic fruits in tomato. And herbicides, 2,4-D widely used in kill the dicotyledonous weed plants. It's not effective to the monocotyledonous plants, mature monocotyledonous plants, and it is also used in wheat free lands in gardens. Next one, it is also you control the Jailent differentiation and also help in cell division, The next one, gibberellic acids. Gibberellic acid are another one of the plant growth hormone. This plant growth hormone are more than the 100 widely different organisms such as fungi and higher plants. It denoted by GA1, GA2, GA3 and soon. It is widely used denoted by GA1, GA2, GA3 and soon. Next one, GA3 is the first isolated gibberellic acid. GA3 is the first isolated gibberellic acid and most extensively studied gibberellic acid. This gibberellic acid all are acidic nature. Gibberellic acids are all are acidic nature. Gibberellic acid is another one of the plant growth hormone. The more than the 100 type of gibberellic acids are identified in different organisms such as fungi and higher plants. Next one, it is denoted by GA1, GA2, GA3 and soon. And first isolated gibberellic acid is GA3 and most extensive studies in gibberellic acid. All gibberellic acids are acidic nature. Next one, physiological effects of gibberellic acids. Gibberellic acids are the thinning of the grape stalk. In grape plant, fruits are developed on the stalk. It is the stalk of the grapes. The grapes are developed on the stalk. Grapes developed on the stalk. These grapes are very closely associated, touch to another one. It is grow. So more number of grapes are present in a single stalk. The size is decreases and also affected the pathogenic attacks. So after the spraying the gibberellic acid, the grapes are developed in this type. Size is increases and do not harm to pathogenic attacks. It is called thinning. Gibberellic acids are involved in elongation of stalk. The fruits are separated from each other. Gibberellic acids are ability to used increase the length of the grape stalk. The fruits are separated from each other. The grape stalk not increases. Fruits are near to close to associated with each other. But in thinning of the stalk, the fruits are separated each other. It is called thinning. It is increases the size and there is no effects of pathogenic attacks. Next one, it is fruit like apples elongation of the shape. It is increases the it is increases the fruit elongation in apple. This is the apple. There is no improvement of shape. The market value is low. Market value is very down. But after the elongation, this apple shape is improved. The apple shape is improved. The market value is very high. This is the apple. There is a particular shape because there is no elongation. After the gibberellic acid spray, the apple shape is improved. It is extend to market value. The cause of fruit like apple elongation, improve the shape of the apple. Next one, it is also helping senescence. What is the senescence? Maturation. Wruddhapyam or maturation. It's delay the maturation, or it is delay the senescence. The fruits of tomato and other fruits, if you mature earlier, the market values are low or high. But in longer period, the fruits are extend to. They also help in delay senescence. It left on the tree longer as soon as extend the market period. ఎక్కువ కాలం ఫ్రూట్స్ చెట్లుగా ఉన్నట్టయితే మార్కెట్ వాల్యూ ఎప్పుడు ఎక్కువగా ఉంటే అప్పుడు మార్కెట్కి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయడానికి హెల్ప్గా ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో హెల్ప్ ఇన్ డిలే సెనెసెన్స్ అండ్ హెల్ప్ టు లెఫ్ట్ ఆన్ ది ట్రీ లాంగర్, సో ఎక్స్టెండ్ ది మార్కెట్ value. Extend market period. This is the physiological aspects of gibberellic acids. It is the thinning the grape veins. It is increases the length of the grape stalk and also improve the apple shape, and also it is helping delay senescence. The fruits are can be left on the trees in a longer period. It is extensively market period. Next one, other applications of gibberellic acids. GA3 is widely used in malting process of beverage industries. Malting process, seed malting. What is the malting? Seed germination and seed drying process. Seed malting process. If they spray the gibberellic acid on the seeds in beverage industry, the seeds are germinate quickly. So GA3 is widely used in beverage industry. And next, it's spraying sugar canes. The sugar cane is high content of sugar, carbohydrates. Sugar cane are high content of carbohydrates. So if they spray the gibberellic acids on the sugarcane plant, this sugarcane plant increases the size, increases the length of the stem. If they spray the gibberellic acid on the sugarcane plant, the stem growth is, the stem length is increases. The productivity of yield of the sugarcane increases the 20 tons of acre. If they spray the gibberellic acid on the sugarcane plant, it increases the length of the stem. It is increases the yielding of the sugarcane plant 20 tons per acre. The next one, if they spray the juvenile means vegetative coniferans.
The ascent to maturation. Ascent means త్వరగా. If they spray the gibberellic acids on coniferous plants, it is increase it ascent to maturity period. It forms early seed production. మీరు if they spray the gibberellic acids on coniferous plants, it is the early seed production because its maturity is earlier. So seeds are produced earlier. Next one, if they used the bolting process in cabbage, internodal elongation of rosette manner leaves plants, it proceeds to flowering. It is the cauliflower plants, cabbage plant or beetroot. The leaves are very closely associated. If they spray the gibberellic acids, internodal elongation is high. The leaves are arranged separately. It proceeds to flowering. Internodal elongation, it proceeds to flowering. It is called bolting process. Beetroot and cabbage, some other rosette manner leaves plants. Gibberellic acids are widely used in beverage industry and also used in sugarcane plants. It increases the stem, it increases the yield of the sugarcane 20 tons per acre. The next one, it is used in juvenile coniferance. Spray the gibberellic acid and juvenile coniferance, it ascend to maturity, the early seed formation is done. Next one, it is also used in bolting process. Bolting means internodal elongation of stem. Plants. It proceeds to before the flowering. Next one, example, beetroot and cabbage. Next one, cytokinins. Cytokinins are occur in the specific effect of cytokinins. That means cell division. It is the first discovery of cytokinins in herring-sperm, autoclaved herring-sperm, and kinetin does not occur in naturally in plants. Kinetin does not occur in naturally in plant. Naturally cytokinins is zeatin. Next one, synthesized cytokinins are promoting cell division, promoting activity. Synthesized cytokinins with cell division, promoting activity. And naturally synthesized cytokinins it is present region of cell division. It is present in a region of cell division. And physiological effects of cytokinins. Cytokinins are help in the leaf formation and chloroplast formation in leaves. It produces new leaves and chloroplast in leaves. Cytokinins help in production of new leaves and chloroplast in leaves. Next one, cytokinins also help in the lateral shoot growth formation and adventitious shoot formation. Lateral shoot growth and adventitious root formation. advantageous shoot formation. It is overcomes the apical dominance. It is the antithetical process of or antagonistic properties of auxins, because auxins promotes the apical dominance. Auxins promotes the apical dominance, but cytokinins overcomes the apical dominance. Apical dominance. Auxins are the promotes the apical dominance, but cytokinins overcomes the apical dominance. Next, it promotes the nutrient mobilization. The nutrients are mobile one place to another place. It is cytokinins help in the mobilization of nutrients one place to another place, and also help in delay senescence. That means వృద్ధాప్యం. It is delay senescence. It is the physiological aspects of cytokinins. Cytokinins are specific effects of cytokinins, that is cell division, and it is discovered by autoclaved eating sperm. Chitin that does not occur naturally in plants, and gelatin is present in plants. Naturally present in plants. Synthesized cytokinins with cell division promoting activity, and naturally cytokinins occurs in where the cell division is present, that place cytokinins occur in naturally in plants. Next one, the physiological aspects of cytokinins. It's produced new leaves and chloroplast in leaves, and it is promotes the lateral shoot growth and advantageous shoot formation, and it overcomes the apical dominance. And also help in nutrient mobilization, and also help in delay senescence. Tomorrow I will explain about the ethylene and abscisic acid.